Alright folks, let's dive into the world of stock picking with a secret weapon that will make you feel like a Wall Street wizard. Ever heard of the relative strength index? It's like having a magician managing your portfolio, but way less mystical and way more practical. Picture this, you're scrolling through stock charts, and suddenly, you spot a pattern that screams "buy me." That's the RSI working its magic. It's not about reading tea leaves or listening to your neighbor's hot stock tip. This is cold, hard data telling you when a stock's on sale. Now, I know what you're thinking. When's the right time to buy? It's the million-dollar question that keeps investors up at night, tossing and turning like they've had one too many cups of that late-night coffee. But here's the kicker. The RSI might just be your new best friend in solving this puzzle. Let me break it down for you. The relative strength index is like a speedometer for stocks. It measures how fast and how far prices have moved. When that needle hits 70 or above, it's like a stock's gone and partied too hard. It's overbought and due for a hangover. But when it dips below 30, that's when smart investors perk up. It's like finding designer clothes in the clearance bin. The stock's oversold and practically begging you to take it home. Here's where it gets juicy. Picture two charts, side by side. On the left, we've got Apple. You know, that little fruit company that's taken over the world. Its RSI's shooting past 70. Price is peaking, and boom, next thing you know, it's tumbling faster than an iPhone without a case. Now, look to the right. There's Tesla, looking all sad and lonely with its RSI dipping below 30. But wait for it, they both bounce back like a rubber band, making investors some serious cash. Imagine only buying your favorite stocks when the daily RSI hits 30. That's a seriously great time to buy. But hold your horses, we're not done yet. Let's zoom out and talk about the monthly RSI. This bad boy is like the wise old owl of indicators. It's not bothered by daily drama. It's all about the long game. While the daily RSI might have you jumping in and out like a kid on a sugar rush, the monthly version is sipping tea, watching the big picture unfold. Now, let me hit you with a real-world example that'll knock your socks off. Cast your mind back to late 2022. NVIDIA, yeah, those guys making computers see and play games. Anyway, their stock took a nosedive. RSI dipped below 30 faster than you could say artificial intelligence. But here's the kicker. Smart cookies who bought in then. A few years later, they were up over 1,000%. They rode that AI hype train all the way to the bank. We're talking shares doubling in months. Crazy. Let's zoom in on that NVIDIA chart. See that dip, and RSI is hugging the bottom like it's afraid of heights. But then, boom, it's like someone strapped a rocket to it. That, my friends, is the power of the RSI by signal in action. And NVIDIA wasn't the only one with a screaming buy on it. There were many stocks just like it with a for sale sign hanging from it. Take a look at Apple. Back at the end of 2008, you could have picked it up at less than $3. That today in 2025 is sitting at about $240, meaning you would be up over 3,000%. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds too good to be true. And you're right to be skeptical. I mean, I once bought stock in a donut shop just because I couldn't get enough of their donuts. Crazy, right? But here's the thing, it worked. That stock was sweeter than their glaze. But let me tell you, it's not always glazed donuts and golden tickets. You gotta be smart about this. Don't go chasing those whisper stocks some guy in a trench coat tries to sell you. You know the type, whispering to you, this penny stock's gonna make you a millionaire. Yeah, right. And I'm the tooth fairy. Those stocks usually have no sales, no profits, and no chance. Trust me, I've been down that road. I've probably tried 10 of those long shots. You know what happened? I lost money every single time. It was like watching my cash do a disappearing act. But let's circle back to our RSI superhero. This isn't just some fancy line on a chart. It's your secret weapon for catching stocks when they're on sale. Think of it like this. You wouldn't buy a TV at full price if you knew it was going on sale next week, right? Same deal with stocks. The RSI is like your personal stock market weather forecast, telling you when there's a discount storm brewing. And here's the beauty of it. You don't need to be a math whiz or have a degree in finance to use this. It's right there on pretty much every stock chart website. Just look for that line bouncing between 0 and 100. When it dips low, especially below 30, that's your cue to perk up and pay attention. But remember folks, the RSI isn't a magic get-rich-quick button. It's a tool, like a hammer in your investing toolbox. You still gotta know which nails to hit, right? Pair the RSI with other indicators like a solid PEG ratio, low debt to equity, and steady earnings growth. Do your homework on the company and add those fantastic stocks with strong fundamentals to your watch list. I've got about 25 stocks I'd love to snag, but some are just way too pricey right now. So, I'm patiently waiting for that monthly RSI to shout, "Buy me." And seriously, don't put all your cash in one stock just because the RSI says it's a good idea. Now, I can see you're all fired up, ready to go RSI hunting. But pump the brakes for a sec. Like any good thing, you can have too much of it. Don't go RSI crazy and start buying every stock that dips below 30. That's like trying to catch falling knives. Exciting, but you might lose a finger or two. Instead, use the RSI as part of your bigger strategy. Combine it with other signals. Look at the company's fundamentals. Is it making money? Got a solid product? Management that doesn't make you want to facepalm. These are all part of the puzzle. Like I said before, make a watch list of all the stocks with good fundamentals that you have done the research on. And here's another pro tip. Use different time frames on the RSI, like daily versus the monthly. The daily RSI might say buy, but zoom out to the weekly or monthly, and you might see a different storyline. These may indicate to wait a little longer before buying. It's like checking both the daily and the 10-day weather forecast. You want the full picture before you decide to have that outdoor wedding, right? So, here's your homework. Investing champions. Next time you're eyeing a stock, pull up that chart and find the RSI. Is it flirting with that oversold territory? Does the company pass your smell test? If yes, you might just have found yourself a terrific buying opportunity. Remember, investing isn't about getting lucky once. It's about making smart, informed decisions over and over. The RSI is just one more tool to help you do that. Use it wisely, and you might just find yourself with a portfolio that makes your friends green with envy. Now, don't just sit there. Go forth and conquer those charts. Use that RSI like the secret weapon it is. Find those oversold gems, those diamonds in the rough. Your future self might just thank you for it. Who knows? Maybe next time we talk, you'll be the one giving out stock tips. Just make sure they're better than those whisper stocks.